Grocery prices have gotten legitimately out of control expensive. I live in New York City, which is already a very expensive area. I'm also a financial planner, so I see people's budgets all the time. And no matter where people live, I have seen this consistent pattern of grocery prices eating up people's budgets and becoming more and more expensive over time. Like, here are some videos of prices that I took in my grocery store a couple days ago. I know that produce is typically expensive, but these prices are beyond what I have seen. Even like for staples, it is so unbelievably expensive. And I think it's so important to continuously talk about just how bad inflation has gotten for a lot of people, because it is specifically hitting these industries and sectors that people have to pay for. You have to pay for food, you have to eat, it's a non-negotiable expense. And you also grocery shop frequently because you have to keep buying food. And so again, it's a very visceral thing where people are seeing these high prices over and over again and are having to adjust their budgets accordingly. High grocery prices are affecting everybody, but they specifically affect lower income people more because a greater percent of their income is going towards groceries. And when your grocery bill increases drastically, that leaves less room for other things like paying down debt, saving for emergencies, just like having a good financial foundation. And I think this is just another example of how we're seeing this K-shaped recovery where lower income people specifically are really, really struggling in the economy. And we're seeing in the headlines how, yes, people are cutting back, but there's certain things that you can't cut back on, like food. You have to buy food. And so I think we're going to continuously see the repercussions of people whose budgets are completely stretched and are just struggling to afford just putting food on the table. And that's why I think it's important to continuously bring this up and how these larger forces are affecting people's day to day.
My husband was just paid $810 for the last 2 weeks. He's on workman's comp. We are a family of 9 and we need groceries. I am at Winco Foods, which is like our local cheap grocery store. Let's see how much I can get for about $125-ish. Yeah, we have our daughter's 10th birthday, and then we have one bill that has to be paid out of this. You have This is your favorite yogurt? Okay, my total was 85 and some change. Not horrible, definitely not great considering I will have to come back and get some stuff. I realized that there's a few meals I wanted to make and I need to see what ingredients I actually need for them before I go grocery shopping. So I'm gonna go home, put all this away, and head to Target.
I just got done grocery shopping at Walmart. Walmart is supposed to be a relatively cheap place to get your groceries from, which is why I shop there pretty often. Do you guys know how expensive hamburger meat is now? It is literally almost $8 for 1 pound, and it doesn't matter what kind of hamburger you're getting. It doesn't matter if it's the 75-25, the 85-15 lean, like, it doesn't matter what kind you get. It's all almost $8, which is insane because my mom used to tell me when I first moved out of the house and was purchasing things on my own, she was like, just always have hamburger because hamburger is so inexpensive. You can pick it up. You can make so much with it. $8 is actually crazy. Like, that adds up so freaking fast. My groceries weren't that expensive. Like, I was adding them up. I'm like, okay, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. I added my hamburger and my price skyrocketed. That's freaking crazy. What are we doing? What is this economy that we are all living in right now? It makes me so mad. Like, no one can afford to live. Hamburger is so expensive, and that is supposed to be one of the most easily accessible meats.
Oh. So my mom just passed away 2 days ago, and I'm having to go through records in order to get stuff for her death certificate. And if you didn't know this, I'm from Louisiana. I'm from New Orleans. And when Katrina had hit, I think FEMA had asked people to save their receipts in order to receive an reimbursement. So my grandmother, who's a very diligent record keeper, kept her receipts from grocery stores in 2005. So this is from September 2nd, 2005. This is the price of groceries back then. So 1 gallon of orange juice was $1.39. Mayonnaise was $2.59. Hot dog buns were $2.09. A 6-pack of Coke was $1.38. A can of chili was 99 cents. Or, no, I'm sorry. You could get 4 cans of chili for 99 cents. One thing of chips, so Lay's, like a big bag, I'm assuming, is $1.67. Instant grits were $2.45. A pack of buns, hamburger buns, was 89 cents. I feel like I'm talking about this like it's the early 1900s, but it's crazy to see how much the pricing of food has gone up since then. Like, and there's a few other receipts here, so if I find something else interesting, I'll keep you guys updated.
You want some fruit, honey?
Yeah. Let me go sell the car.
$40.60 for a fruit tray.
Whoever said it's cheaper to cook at home lied.
Since when are backpacks almost $200? That is crazy, bro.
No, seriously, are they joking?
This here is $68 worth of food. Right there. Yep.
Bro, I know they lying. $6 for 6 strawberries and some whipped cream.
Can we get into this right quick? When in the world did candy bars end up being $1.99?
Do y'all see the fuckery that's going on in these goddamn grocery stores? This is my favorite shit. Simply orange juice. $7. That's simply too motherfucking high.
$9.49 for fucking Raisin Bran or $9.99 the regular price.
Regular size, party size. What the fuck is the difference? Hey, Lord, come on, God.
Would you pay $60 for one steak? I know I sure wouldn't.
Please help me understand, when was a box of cereal $9.29?
$33 for toilet paper? We can't even afford to shit.
There is no way that a bag of Tostitos are $6. Oh, 2 for $8. Ooh, ooh.
This is crazy. $9.49 for frickin' garlic powder.
Just look at what I got for $100 frickin' dollars.
Guys, I have never fucking seen this before. They have security tags on the fucking steaks, bro.
30 packs of Coke are now $50. Or you can get a 24 pack for $24.75.
$6.15 fucking cents for a half a pound of Greek hot sweet peppers. What the hell?
Why are groceries so damn expensive? I just stopped on my way home from work to get something for tonight. And my God, it was like over $40. It's insane. Like, I think about my kids when they were growing up. We had 4. So to feed a family of 6, I would go to the grocery store. I might have spent $120 for the whole week, and that would feed all 6 of us. Breakfast, lunch, and supper. And now I can't even get out just for supper for over $40. It's insane to me. I was a stay-at-home mom, and my husband worked at the time, and we were good. I mean, the kids were fed, they had clothes on their backs. There's no way, I don't see how a family can make it now with just one of the parents working. I mean, there's just no way. Everything's expensive, and not only groceries, but housing and rent and gas, and I mean, it's just insane. And something needs to get done about it, because I don't know how much longer people can go like this. Thank God I've got a pretty good job where I can afford groceries, but I know there are people struggling right now, and it's awful, and things need to get lower, or this whole economy is just going to be bad. And I wanted to add, tonight's supper, that's just feeding a family of 3. So, yeah, over $40.
crazy.
I know that I've become desensitized to the cost of groceries. However, sometimes it catches me off guard. And today was one of them. I bought 2 bags of groceries, stuff to make meals for tonight and then meals for tomorrow because we have a snow day. And also just like extra things. And some of the things were kind of expensive, right? I've got like splurged on Halo Top. I got some beef bouillon. I got some butter. I got some actual salad and like food. But like, tell me my shock when I was like mentally prepared for like $100, right? It was $175. $175. And I feel like yes, I got some staples, and yes, I got things to make 2 meals worth, which we'll have leftovers with. $175 with no alcohol blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. And I just don't understand how some people pay and buy groceries. I just don't. I'm very fortunate. Me and my partner work really hard. We have money. We can buy groceries. However, I'm somebody who doesn't think often about like the price of things because I'm lucky enough to be in a place where I make more than I have for bills, and I'm still blown away. So I cannot even fathom if it was like back in my childhood, back when we had like nothing or we were on food stamps. Even then, like, is food stamps even like keeping up with the prices of groceries? Like, it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. Anyway, this is my video that for some reason, people will probably write nasty comments about how food isn't that expensive. But like, I don't know. I feel fortunate, but sad for people who don't have the means and what they must have to do to make ends meet. Anyway, welcome to America.
Okay, check this out for a second. Okay, bananas, fries, value bars. Yeah, hilarious. Okay, cranberry juice, 2 packs of chips. Okay, check this out. $40.55. $40 for 6 items. No meats, no dairy products. We need help. Like, what the hell?
Have you been grocery shopping lately? Have you gone to Walmart lately? Walmart is just joining the gangbang, and their prices are exorbitant, and they practice all of the things, the tricks against we the people that everybody else is doing. Small packages, less for the same, if not more. I don't shop Walmart, and I'm not going to tell you not to shop Walmart. That's up to you. We've got to knuckle down. We've got to stop buying the shit, grow our own food, indoors and outdoors. I'm going to get back into hydroponics. It's a challenge. It really is. But the thing is, repeated effort in a challenge makes it something that you succeed at. And the same with growing. I discovered 2 different types of beans that I want to plant that I've got to find the seeds on. And I'm going to add that to what I'm planting this weekend. I'm going to come home and do some planting. I'm pet sitting about 20 minutes away this week. They're going to Hawaii. Okay. And they planned that trip many months ago. They're smart with their money. They really are. Good people. People in my life, actually. How do we knuckle down? We buy less. We just say, fuck you, you can sit on it. And we let the store manager maybe have a piece of our mind. I'm sure he is overwhelmed with complaints. We grow our own food, like I mentioned. We eat at home from scratch. We can, which we do. We put things together, make a meal out of it. Believe me, it's not expensive. So come up with a way of not buying as much as you can.